My name is Kia. I want to explain to you about my midterm project, which is I must add in receive, to-dos, and comment. Also, a post uh, sections like that to the my website project. Firstly, I want to explain to you about my post sections. Here are the code about the post, the main code for the post, which is it will display about what is inside the post majorly, but for the specific things inside the post uh, will be showed another file. These files will import them to inside this file and shown us that uh, what things that include inside this. Okay, these files import in the use mutations and use query for uh, React for or interactive things for the websites using a 10 stack React query, importing the axis using the axis instance, and use navigate to routing or directing this site uh, actions, like if we want to create some things or or we want to post some things at this post site, we will uh, directing we will direct it to another's uh, files, but uh, it was inside this post, inside this uh, files. Uh, these files using a type of data that have been what can I say? That having the types, like for example, there's an ID inside this post that having a number type data. For the other condiments, will using their own specific uh, type of data, like strings. These reactions using a reaction type, but reaction type have been declared here that inside the reaction type will be include the likes and the dislikes. Likes and dislikes here will be returned or will be declared as a number type data. So because it's a number type data, it will be shown or return the amount of uh, specific point that uh, on the number form like that. Okay, here's I use fetch post data where this will be shown everything that we have been add to the post by fetching the data from the add post like that. There's a interface for deleted post that extends the post data Why the here the deleted post extends from post data? Because when we want to delete something that have been posted on the post sections, it'll be extends or getting the post from the post data, and if the deleted have been declared, it will be running a boolean, which is it will return if it's yes or no like that, and if it's have been run, and it'll be replayed and strings, like if we want to declare we choose to delete some things, that it'll be make the here things that id and other thing that inside from here will be disappear or will be erased like that. Here are cons postcard created in it's mutations that came from if we want to add in something, post some post that we want to add, it will be displayed by this, because it not just stored but shown like that. And if after we add in it, we have will be navigated to main sections. Here we used to declare about the css that we have used for these sections. And lastly, here are the post skeleton that we use to make the structures or locations for each thing that each site the section this sections actually. Here are the post ad that will be exported as a post ad, but in this post ads we'll use same for the other, like a post test tsx, but here are a post form imported to these files from the component here actually. There are a post form that we use to uh, create, or we will use for making a post. In this post form fields, we are asking about the titles, body, text, and reactions, also of views and user ID. That will return in array string and split in it. So if we've had if we have added it one or more, it will be split into uh, an array like 1 2 3 like that. You, it's also use a use effect here to show it about, like when we display it, we'll see it'll be it'll be grouping by user ID, title, body, text like that. Also, this post form using this one to the this one I mean submit handler to avoiding the users uh, input the wrong data or the wrong post. before they post the post. Then if we choose no here, it'll be canceling about cancel make it make cancels for our data that we have input. It be cancelled for the post like that. We also use the CSS also, and yeah, it'll be export as a post form. That's what post add used here, importing the post form from the post form where the post form is inside the component. Here it'll be look like this. We also use a navigate, we also use a add post, use evac, use navigate, use muted mutations like that. We also use it here. Post edit, which is this sections will show us about fetching the post details from the uh, post main post here. It'll be important it. Also the post form that we've been uh, filled. These sections also use the others like tan stack, axis, react rotosome to navigate in, and parameters. This one also called the edit post and put it as a post by but that the uh, grouping by the ID. Here are the method for editing that the constant of the ID will use or will search use a parameters and mutate if it's been success or a pending. The mutations will be shown by that the post have been edited. It will be called as a success. We've been successfully editing editing or not. Here are the uh, CSS for these sections. That's all for the post. For there are four post sections. We move to uh to dos and others. Okay, let's we move to do TSS. On to do TSX, we'll get a ID that have been we'll get an ID that have been shown by using a number type data to do as using a string data and completed using a boolean. Also, it will be using a user ID. Interface for to-do list is using a to-dos where the to-dos will be created using a to-do like we use a checklist like that. This one will call the to do using a fetch to do list that getting from the to do list inside the to do. This one will making deleted to do where will be getting using an ID that strings of ID, but it will fetching and getting it from to do based on an ID inside. Here are the to do skeletons for the structures, and here are the use query to querying it and mutating, also navigating it to another sections like that. Here are the CSS that we use for the sections. Uh, the file will be export default as a to do. Okay, let's remove to do add-in to do. Okay, this add-in to do, just like adding post, will be used as a same, but here uh excluded because this to do will be importing a to do form from to do form inside the component. To do form, here are the to do form. The to do form, inside the to do form there are a to do completed and user ID, where the to do form fields also including the to do as a string and user ID as a number type data. And the to the form element properties, it will be using an editable boolean that mutate using a mutate functions. Example as any error to do and an yeah, default input data as a to do. The to do form here will be reacting as a to do form element props, where the props uh, inside the props there are a constraint about registers, handle submit, set value, and form state. This form state will be shown as an error that been handled inside it. After that, it will be returned use form and directing it to to-do form fields. Use effects here, proper using based uh, based on uh, if the props default input data will be been set a value as a to do, or also user ID too. There are a submit handler as like a verifications like that. Same for the uh what can I say, post form like that, to avoid users inputting the failed or the wrong data like that. Here are the CSS that we used. Uh, this is enough for to do. The to do form will be export as a to do form here. That's what that that's what the add to do will be importing it here and running it here on these sections using CSS here and mutating it. So uh, the Adding sections will be directing after we edit add the to do. It will be directing us to other sections, to the main sections actually. Next, we want to move to the command sections. Here are the code about the command that uh, we make it a simple like ID, body, post ID, likes, and users, where the users will include the ID, username, and full name. Here are the interface for the command, and also we use a constraint fetch comments that be getting the comments from the comment sections like that, and to show it. Okay, here are the method for the delayed. We also use a common skeletons that will be wrapping it like others main section. Why I always use a common skeleton or a skeletons like that to wrapping it as one structured method, one uh simple view method, because we don't want it to, what can I say, to break downs or to make it like it was so much item inside, but we want to make it as simple as we clear as whatever we want like that. So we use a common skeleton here to wrap in it as a one things complete. Here are common constraints that using a query sections, mutations here, and navigating it after. There are a CSS that we use. Here are the edit command sections that will be export as a edit command. Here are the add command that we use to add in a comments on the command sections. Same as the others, add files like add receipt, add to dos. It'll be importing their form like a component from uh, the common form from the component. It'll be importing it like this, like this, and it'll be fetching it using this one and navigating it using use navigate to the main sections. Here are the edit command. Here, here are the common form that will be import or oh, I'm sorry, that will be export as a common form. Okay, we'll be running it. What it looks like that. Just a minute.
to hover things to make it more react reactions like this. When we click here, get started, it will be directing us to sections where for the sections inside the home page that uh, show us about what is our product. There's our recipe here that shown about the what our recipe will be shown and our post there. Also, we use this uh what can I say footer of this uh of this site will shown about this website things, quick links to that directing us to another site, resources about this uh what is code, the tools that we use to code or to create this code, and also uh, for example, it's like this. When we click the axis, we will directed to access HTTPS or access websites like that. Also, I added uh, library that use Lucid React to making the social media's logos here, like Instagram, Twitter's, LinkedIn, and GitHub. After that, I added some, yeah, here copyright like this. For the products, we will go here when we want to edit in the product. It will be here. Will be shown here. This burgers burgers buttons that have an edit or delete post options. If we want to add in new what can I say, the products, we can also click this here that we will direct it to an add product form. We can use we can fill the field from titles as a product titles, the descriptions about it, and a price, also a category for the product that we want to add, or and also a discount percentage about our products. Here are also a receipts that we want to share using this button to add a new receipt where the component having a name, difficulty, preparation times, cooking times like that. Surfing, by using it, by doing it, we can search for as much as what like that and call calorie for per serving and rating when we have done it, what rating we want to add like that, ingredients, also the instructions, and the type of the meal that we have uh create. Also, we can text some things that related for these receipts like that. For editing or deleting the receipts here, we can also like others, like the sections before, using the systems like another site, but it will be complicated because the form from the adding sections will be returning like this, like all of these. Okay, so when we want to editing the receipts, we can also click the edit there where the uh, receipt will be shown like this. If we have edited it, we can save a receipt, and there is a warning letter or warning sections where we want to save the receipt. It will be shown that if we want or we have sure that we want to update the receipt data. When we click OK here, it will be redirecting us to back to the receipts page. There's also a to-dos, where this to-dos will be here, will be like this, and if we want to edit it, we can say we can use this user ID save to-dos. Be directed to here, or when we want to create something, we can use a to-do body and user ID. By filling it, we'll be directing to here, where this will be shown the ID of these to-dos, and inside the to-dos like that. Can go to the post. The post will be shown like this because there's a like and dislike. It will be returning by the number type data. Also, there's a few. There's like or a dislike like that. We can we can also edit in it using this. It will be shown the user ID, the post titles, the body of the titles that we can set it as the main inside of the post, and the text to what this post refers or what this post related to. And we can save post, but it will also show or uh, give us warning warning sections that we want to use the or we want to update the data that we have sure about the update. We can also click OK, and it will be referred to the main page of the post. Why I use this warning sections? Because it will make us more, what can I say, more more accurate by when we want to input in the data. We can click this OK and it will add in it here. Okay, this comments too will be shown like this. We can do the edit or delete sections here by clicking or directing here like this, or for editing it using this button that required us to fill the user ID, post ID, and comment body. Okay, that's all for the explanations about my midterm project. Hopefully, all of us or all of you that have watched this video will understand about what am I talking about. Okay, I say thank you and goodbye.